Hello, everybody. I want to take just a moment to explain what I'm doing here this evening. This obviously is not how do you call this? An episode of the Gospel Truth. You can catch that this coming Tuesday night at 8 p.m. I would certainly love to have you watch that. But that's enough of that. If you don't know who I am, my name is John Watson. I'm the preacher at the Westside Church of Christ in Indianapolis, Indiana. Now, I know that this isn't one of those videos that is at a really timely part of the day. It's 11 o'clock here where I'm doing this, but hey, I got to do this when I can. The reason I am doing this video, and I'll show you this here in just a moment. Let me see here, and so the reason I'm doing this video is several years ago, actually not several, but 3 years ago, just about almost to the month here, I think back in May of 2017, I had come to a new understanding of the scriptures for me. And this is not a new understanding of the scriptures, it's just new to me. After nearly 30 years or better, 35 years of preaching and teaching something that I now understand to be, how do I put this, incorrect. I was challenged back then to a debate, and you'll see here in just a moment why that debate did not happen. So we're going to try this again 3 years after the fact, and they keep goading me and goading me and goading me. Not like that really affects me any, truthfully, but either way, um, they want me to debate, which, truthfully, I have no problem with this. And we tried to get this done before, and it just simply did not happen. So you'll see why in just a moment, and I'll explain all that as we go along. So here's what I want to do. I want to just go through a few points. We're going to I'm going to try to transition. I got to hit transition here. Sorry about this. I'm still not the greatest at this. I want to have this public negotiation over this debate. And the reason I want to do this is just simply to keep things above board and have it to be transparent, and this is not changing to where I want it to change. Okay, let's try this. Okay, so there we go. Like I said, I'm not the greatest at this technology, but here's the deal. I would like for you all to share this on your timeline. And there's a reason I can't do this. I'll show you this in just 1 second. But as I explained, I just want to have some transparent negotiation about this debate. And I'll tell you why this will become evident in just a moment. So I'm not repeating myself 100 times as I probably already have. But the biggest reason I'm doing this is I'm blocked from all of their social media sites. So this, I really feel, is the best way, especially considering how that debate negotiation went 3 years ago. So let's just go ahead and get right into this. So share this. If you know John Welch or anyone from the High School Road Church of Christ in Indianapolis, Indiana, give them a shout. Share this on their timeline. Get this information to John Welch. I'll do what I can. However, to get that to him, and hopefully he'll reciprocate, and we'll have just a Christian gentlemanly negotiation about this in front of you all. So I'm blocked from all of those sites. At our last negotiation, also, we're just going to start right off with this. John, you offered to host the debate at High School Road Church of Christ. This is real simple. I agree to that. I think that is a good suggestion, and certainly appreciate you doing that, and I hope the offer is still on the table. As a matter of fact, from the last time I heard, I think it was, so we'll find out. We'll find out if John still wants to debate the fact that Jesus came in the first century or not. And it is a fact that he did. He said he would. So anyway, we're not going to debate that right here. The second thing is, John, you offered to simulcast to YouTube and Facebook Live. This is on your video number 89, I think, for your program. So somewhere abouts there anyway. So you offered to videocast or simulcast to YouTube and Facebook Live. I agree to that, and I have no problem with that. As a matter of fact, I think that'd be great. But also, I have a caveat to that. I've reserved the right to do the exact same thing, to broadcast live, to record it, and to distribute it electronically, and also by hard copy, whether that's a DVD or print form or whatever the case may be, electronically, however electronically or physically we could do that. The next thing, you suggested at our last debate negotiation, which was about May 2017, that we have 30-minute alternating speeches. I would like to see the format to be our opening speech 30 minutes apiece, and then 20 minutes, and then 10 minutes. This works out to be the same time. Other than I would be adding 10 minutes at the end of each night's debate, just simply for summarization. I think that would be the fairest and most gentlemanly way to do this. Let me know what you think. I think that would work out very well. Mostly because I have had lots of suggestions from people who have listened to debates, who have said it just goes so long, you just lose my interest. So I think that would be a way to do that. The next slide here. Okay, at our last negotiation, about 3 years ago in May, you proposed a 4-night debate. You said, well, let's do this Monday and Tuesday. We'll skip Wednesday, obviously, because we have Bible study on Wednesday nights, and then Thursday and Friday. I was not able to accommodate 4 nights 3 years ago. The reason I was not able to accommodate this, which we spoke about in person, in private, is because I work a job. I cannot do this. I can do 2 nights. I could do 2 nights back then. I can do 2 nights now. For some reason, you felt that it was necessary to add an additional 4 nights for a total of 8 nights. You said something, and I loosely quote you, well, apparently he didn't think 4 nights was enough, so we're offering him another 4 nights, John. This is the reason we need to do this in front of everybody publicly, okay? I can do 2 nights. If you want to debate me, we'll do 2 nights. And then maybe the following month or a couple weeks later or something, we'll do another 2 nights or the following week. I just cannot do them all crammed into 1 week. It is impossible for me. So if you truly want to have what you call a public Bible discussion, and you've said this many, many times, then you will accept this 2 nights. That's all I can do. I just simply cannot do anymore. But I'm willing to do that. I'll do it multiple weeks in a row if we have to do that. But hey, that's what this negotiation is for. So I was not able to do that. I maintained that I could not do that many nights, and I countered with my original offer of 2 nights, and I'm still here. My original counter offer still stands 3 years later for the exact same reasons. I hope that you'll accept it. So here's your suggested propositions for this debate. This is what you suggested. Again, I think this is on your video, and I think it's number 90 I can't remember what your videos are called. I apologize about that. But either way, here's what you suggested. Resolved. The scriptures teach that the resurrection of the dead occurred in 70 AD, and you suggested that I affirm that, and of course you would deny that. Also, you suggested that your resolution would be the scriptures teach that there will be a resurrection of the dead at the end of the current age. And you would affirm that, and of course I would deny that. Well, I cannot do that proposition. I just can't. It's not a good proposition. So here's my suggestion. You can keep your affirmation exactly the way that you had it. I suggest at night 1 of our debate, if you accept the terms of this, that the proposition be resolved. My proposition that I would affirm would be resolved. The scriptures teach that the resurrection of the just and the unjust would occur when the miraculous gifts of the Holy Spirit ceased. I would affirm that, and I suppose that you would deny that. Maybe night 2, we can do your proposition. The scriptures teach that there will be a resurrection of the dead at the end of the current age. I have no problem with that proposition. I think that would make a very good A very good topic for our discussion. Now, this is all very simple. There's not a lot here, and all you have to do is say yes, and we will make it happen. I suggest that I don't have a slide for this. I thought I made one, but apparently I didn't. I suggest that I'm going to transition back to this here. I suggest that there we go. Now I can see this. So I suggest that we have our debate maybe at the end of April. I know that's what 2 months away. February, 2.5 months, something like that. Beginning of May, something. I know we get too deep into May, and then y'all's congregation is inundated with race people. But see what you think. Let me know. Make a video, post it on my timeline, responding to this. And when you respond to this, I'll respond back to you, and we will wind up with each of us agreeing to have this debate. I'm here. I'm willing. I want to do this. I appreciate your offer, and hey, let's just take advantage of this and let's get this done. So, if you're watching here at this point, whether you're watching live or you pick this up later on, whatever the case is, post this on your timeline. We've got to get a hold of John Welch and the High School Road Church of Christ here in Indianapolis, Indiana. If you know anyone who goes to that congregation, let them know that this video has been made so that we can get the word out, so that we can get this done as quickly as possible and just get it figured out. This will be a fantastic opportunity to put these two viewpoints side by side and illustrate to all the world electronically what we believe, why we believe this, and to defend what we believe, and to show the world that Jesus did what he said. So that's all I have to say. I'm not going to make this very long. This just as short as it's going to be, and I'm really looking forward to this. One more time, share this on your timeline. We've got to get the word to them. I can't. They've blocked me from everything. I can't comment on anything. I can watch, but that's about it. Maybe I'll send a letter or something to try to contact him if somehow he doesn't respond pretty soon. So you can also send me a private message if you'd like responding to this, but you need to make a video. John, I know you know how to make videos and you've got the equipment. Make a video and respond to the terms of this. So there you go. That's about all I'm going to say about this for right now. And for those of you who are watching, share this on your timeline. Get this message to John Welch at the High School Road Church of Christ, or if you know somebody that goes there, let them know about this. This will be on obviously on my timeline, on my page, and there you go. It's also on YouTube at Restoration Movement 2.0. So I would encourage you to go there and check that out as well. Now, that's the last thing. I'll close here and eagerly await the comment and the response from John Welch at the High School Road Church of Christ. Thank you all very much. I appreciate you listening at such a and tuning in at such a late point here in the night. But spread the message, and we'll get this debate done as soon as we possibly can. Thank you all very much.